Hi there, and thanks for joining me. My name is Laura, if you don't know me from anywhere else online. And welcome to my brand new channel. After 10 years off of YouTube, I finally came back to start a new channel. So, as you will see, this is for the February reading for Taurus. This is obviously for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and cross watching. So let's get straight into it and see what we have coming up for Taurus for February. All right. I know that the energies have been crazy for us all. So let's see what's coming up for you guys in February. Let's have a look and see what's what. Okay, so let's do current energy. All right. So that current energy. Okay, let's have a look and see what's coming in for you that you maybe don't know about. Okay, and let's get some guidance for you. And let's go to the end of the month just to see the outcome should you take that guidance. Okay, so let me put a few more cards out here just so as we get a good idea of what is going on. You've got a real spread here, Taurus. Now, obviously, Taurians, you are an earth sign. You have got a lot going on in February. And I want to say, I wouldn't be surprised if you've been feeling the real upheaval lately. Because it's almost as though you are not in the place you want to be. And when I say that, I mean that you don't feel that calmness. You don't feel that solidity. I wouldn't be surprised as well if some of you have just been through something quite traumatic, something quite upsetting and emotional. I feel that some of you may have been just through a little bit of a breakup, relationship wise. Now, when I say relationship, I don't just mean husband, wife, partner. This could be, you know what I'm feeling here? This settled feeling that you need, that you love. Something has knocked the balance out from you. Now, as I say, it's almost as though there's just this feeling here. I've got the Nine of Pentacles and I've got the Knight of Swords. It's almost if there's been that hurt, some kind of trauma, almost that feeling of you're starting to really realize that you deserve more. You're starting to really realize that where you are at the moment. Now, this could be something even to do with where your home is. So just because I've said relationship, it really depends on obviously your circumstances. This is a collective reading. I do feel some of you though will have had this realization that the person that you're with, your partner, even a close friend or even a family member, they have hurt you for the last time, Taurus. I kind of feel as well that you are showing the world a very settled version of yourself. Settled, content, everything is going on fine. However, behind the scenes, it's not so much. We have a lot of swords and cups in this reading, so I know that there's this sense of overthinking, of worry, of how is this going to look? How is it going to look as it moves forward? Should I be making these decisions? So let me just say here that what we've got, the energy coming in, and I wouldn't be surprised if it's not here with some of you already. We have the Three of Swords. Now, I know some people read that as, oh, you're coming into heartbreak. Well, yes, it can be. But I feel looking at all your cards here, Taurus, this isn't a brand new heartbreak. This has been something that you have been feeling now for, I want to say, quite a significant time. But what's coming in here, what I like about this and the positive aspect of it, even although it may not feel positive for you right now, is you have that realization. There is some kind of movement that's coming in here. You know that whatever it is you're being in pain with, whatever it is you've been having to put up with from others, and as I say, this could be relationship, loved one, partner, could also be family, but it could also be work as well. So, however, this is speaking to you, there's a realization here, Taurus, that you're not taking it anymore. The hurt is now starting to, well, I want to say that it's almost as if you've had that realization you don't deserve this, you deserve better. And you're now ready to release that. You're now ready to move into better times. This hurt that is coming in, as I've said, has been with you for quite some time. This is significant. This isn't just going on a date and someone's hurt you in the last couple of months. I feel this is something that either this person or this situation has hurt you numerous times and you've just held on in there because that's what we do, or you're finding that this is repeating itself, this pattern. So it may be a new situation, it may have been with a different relationship, but this pattern is showing itself yet again. You, Taurus, are starting to say, well, I'm here and I'm solid and I'm there for other people, but now I make the change. So with this Knight of Cups, it is encouraging you to take that action. However that looks like to you, take that action. Because as I say, awareness of an issue, awareness of a problem, and the awareness of realizing that you're worth way more than that and you're not willing to take it anymore, that is huge for you. So cards are saying here that there is going to be that movement. So whatever this is showing up in, and I know as I see the Knight of Swords here as well, it's taking that ownership, taking that, making those things become reality. So whether you have been thinking about how is this going to look if I leave, whether it's relationship, husband, partner, whether I give up a certain part of the family, how is this going to look for me? This hasn't just came on all of a sudden. This has been something that has been in your mind and has been worrying you for some time. But as I say, I wouldn't be surprised if you've been keeping stiff upper lip. Let's wait and see. Let's wait until the calm comes back. This is very obvious here that this is your time for things to change, for 2026 to be the change. Remember that we're coming into a 1 year. We're starting with the year of the horse on the 17th of February. We're back to a 1 year. We're releasing all the things that's happened in this 9-year cycle. So if you look back at the last 9 years, you're a different person today. So these cards are very much guiding you to take that action, to restart, to step into the place you deserve to be for 2026 and beyond. All right. So again, I'm looking at the guidance here for you. We've got the 7 of Cups and we've got the 4 of Swords. So this is a time now, and I want to say, start being a little bit more selfish. Start thinking about you and what's good for you. Don't be put off by people telling you that you have to be doing this and you have to be doing that. We've got these cards now showing that this is a time now of you making those choices, of you deciding and almost looking back. That's how we learn. We're looking back to say, well, why did I make those choices? Did they make me happy? so that we can learn from this, so that when we go on, we're making now new choices. This is the guidance of the cards here. To start taking time back for self without the overthinking, without the worrying, without the trying to work out how everything is going to pan out. This is a time here of rest, of rejuvenation, of taking time back for self, so that when we move in to this next part, as we go through February and into the coming months, we're making the right decisions for us, what makes us happy. So be aware that there may be different aspects showing themselves to you of different ways you could go with certain things. Just have a look and just make sure that the choices you're making are for your highest good and that they are making you happy long term and not just a quick fix, because that is not good for you, Taurus. All right. So, what we have here now, this is coming to the end of February, and this is the outcome should you have taken the advice, the guidance. And as I always say, we all have free will. So, but I guess that if you're watching this, you're quite happy to get some guidance that I'm seeing for you, Taurus. So, we have the Hierophant here and we have 8 of Cups. This is telling me that by doing this time for self, this almost this work on self, that looking back to see what decisions you made and what made you make those decisions. And I don't want to go into a coaching session here, but if we sometimes look back and reflect, we see the wheres, the whys, and we can take that into our future to say, well, I don't want to do that again because that wasn't right for me. So, as I say, we're getting the Hierophant here. That is all about that advice. It's all about, and I want to say for some of you will be looking for spiritual advice, but that spiritual advice doesn't need to come from another person. That can be very much, for some of you, it will be sitting with self, taking that time to quieten the mind, to just hear what's coming in from your higher self, from perhaps your guides, your spirit team, your loved ones, just to give you that confidence, just to show you the way. They're not just letting you know that they're there, they're letting you know that there is a pathway forward. This has been a difficult time for many of you, Taurus. And this is this is a learning journey. This is a journey that we go through. And as we always say, it's the difficult parts that is when our spirit grows. So this is a period of growth, but it's also a period of release. So I want to say, start releasing the things that you know don't serve you. We have got the 8 of Cups. And so I know that this is very much a feeling here of this stuckness, this emotional stuckness. You know that you deserve better. You know that this can't go on. You deserve to be happy and fulfilled. And so, whatever area of your life this is that isn't making you happy, take the time, sit with self, realize how important you are, and take the advice that your higher self gives you, because things are changing. So I hope you enjoyed that video. I hope it's given you some kind of clarity, some kind of guidance. Please share in the comments if there's anything that you have that has resonated with you. As I say, this is a brand new channel, so every little like, share, subscribe is hugely appreciated. I appreciate you, Taurus. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will be back very soon with another one. But in the meantime, enjoy February. Things are moving on and things are going to be working out for the best. So have a good month and I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye for now.